Celestial configurations that favor synchronicity. Hello everyone, girls and boys of all ages from Psychovertical, the channel that accompanies you on your personal growth journey. In this video we explore the configurations of the moon and planets of the solar system that favor the emergence of a favorable framework for the development of synchronicities, those coincidences that are often decisive in giving a drastic turn to one's existence. In the vast horizon of astrology, reading celestial movements, particularly those related to the moon and the planets, is a fundamental key to understanding how terrestrial events can respond to cosmic patterns. The idea of synchronicity, introduced by psychologist Jung, refers to events that occur simultaneously but without a direct cause, yet seem to be connected by a deep meaning. These significant coincidences are never casual, but rather the result of an intimate connection between the macrocosm and the microcosm. If you like the video, please like and subscribe to the channel by hovering your mouse over our logo at the bottom right. When we talk about celestial combinations favorable to synchronicities, we are referring to those moments in which the positions of the moon and planets create angles that seem to resonate with individual desires, intentions, and needs. In this reflection, we will explore how certain celestial alignments can generate stronger opportunities for synchronicities to occur. The moon is often considered the celestial body that more than any other reflects human emotions, desires, and phases of life. In astrology, its position and movements in the sky represent internal cycles, phases of growth, and how these cyclicalities intersect with the experiences of daily life. The moon is also associated with natural rhythms, such as the passing of the seasons, and more intimate and personal cycles, such as those related to sleep, dreams, and emotional well-being. When the moon forms certain angles, with other planets, it creates moments when the energy flow between the individual and the universe can be particularly strong. For example, Moon trined Jupiter. The trine is a harmonious aspect, which facilitates expansion and openness. When the moon is in trine with Jupiter, the planet of fortune and expansion, moments of great emotional openness can occur. These moments, full of optimism, are perfect for tuning into the flow of the universe and attracting positive synchronicities. People feel luckier, and their faith in the order of the universe grows, increasing the likelihood of meaningful coincidences. Moon conjunct Neptune. Neptune is the planet of illusion, intuition, and dreams. When the moon and Neptune are in conjunction, an atmosphere of greater sensitivity and openness to the subtle worlds is created. These days, the perception of reality becomes more fluid, and coincidences can occur that seem to respond to dreams or the most hidden desires. These moments are ideal for exploring one's spiritual dimension and for observing how the external world can reflect one's internal desires. Moon square Uranus. Although the square is a tense aspect, in some cases it can bring unexpected events that shake up the course of events. The moon square Uranus, the planet of surprises and innovation, can unleash a wave of events that shake up routine and create space for new opportunities, synchronicities, and revelations to enter. In this case, synchronicities may appear in the form of sudden discoveries, intuitions, or situations that seem to come from nowhere but turn out to be perfectly synchronized with crucial moments in one's life. The slow-moving planets, which take years to complete their cycle through the zodiac, are particularly important in the astrological analysis of synchronicities. Their energy is more collective and harsh, but when they come into aspect with personal planets such as the Moon, Sun, or Venus, they create configurations that can open temporal portals that are particularly fertile for synchronicities. Jupiter conjunct Saturn. This aspect represents a meeting of expansion and limitation, optimism and discipline. The conjunction of Jupiter, the planet of growth, and Saturn, the planet of structure and responsibility, can bring moments when opportunities for growth present themselves through concrete actions. Synchronicities materialize as unexpected opportunities that are rooted in solid commitment. It can be a time when hard work and opportunity meet, giving rise to coincidences that seem to be the natural manifestation of a well-constructed path. Uranus square Moon. Uranus represents sudden change, liberation, and invention. When squared to the moon, it can bring about moments of great emotional and psychological change. Synchronicities in this case can appear in the form of events that deeply shake one's beliefs or emotions, but which, in hindsight, turn out to be necessary for the personal evolutionary process. Neptune trine Venus. This is one of the most romantic and intuitive aspects. The connection between Neptune and Venus, the planet of love and relationships, creates an ideal energy field for experiences of synchronicity related to emotional bonds. In these moments, desires related to love and beauty seem to manifest themselves with extraordinary naturalness, as if the flow of the universe were responding to our deepest dreams. Pluto opposition Sun. Pluto is the planet of deep transformation and power, and when it is in opposition to the Sun, the individual may face intense challenges that question his or her identity. However, even in this case, synchronicities come in the form of experiences that force the person to confront their shadow, and which, if welcomed, can lead to a profound and liberating transformation. Coincidences in this case may seem painful at first, but they lead to significant growth. Fast-moving planets, such as Mercury, Venus, and Mars, transit the zodiac signs more quickly and influence daily life more immediately. While their influence may seem more superficial than the slow-moving planets, when they aspect the slow-moving planets or the moon, they can create significant opportunities for synchronicities. Mercury trine Jupiter. This aspect favors positive communication and intuition. When Mercury, the planet of the mind, is trine Jupiter, the universe seems to speak clearly. The words and ideas that emerge can have deep meaning, and the mind seems more receptive to insights and information that turns out to be relevant to one's path. In these moments, it's easy to feel like coincidences are happening fluidly, and one's thinking is aligning with the universal flow. Venus sextile Saturn. Venus represents love, beauty, and emotional bonds, while Saturn is the planet of structure and hard lessons. When Venus is sextile Saturn, it creates moments where relationships become deeper and more meaningful. Synchronicities can manifest as connections that seem to come at just the right time, leading to connections that are both emotionally satisfying and long-lasting. Mars square Uranus. When Mars, the planet of action, squares Uranus, you may experience a disruptive energy that pushes you toward rapid change. Synchronicities, in this case, can be powerful and sudden, signaling the need to take decisive action that changes the course of events. Although the energy may seem turbulent, it often leads to situations that push the individual toward new opportunities and responses. Celestial combinations that favor synchronicities are never random. Each planetary aspect is a reminder of the universal laws that govern the flow of energy and opportunities. When you observe the movements of the moon and the planets carefully, you can perceive a profound intertwining between our personal path and the cosmic forces that influence it. Synchronicities, those mysterious phenomena that seem to connect events and circumstances without any apparent cause, emerge when celestial forces invite us to recognize the rhythm of the universe. Each combination of planetary aspects has the potential to awaken a particular quality within us, which can manifest in significant external events. The moon, with its continuous change, teaches us to navigate the cycles of life, while the slow planets, with their transformative power, offer us opportunities to grow and face profound internal changes. The fast planets, on the other hand, push us to make conscious and timely choices, thus creating the conditions for the most immediate synchronicities. While astrology is not an exact science, its power lies in intuition and the ability to align our inner selves with cosmic energies. Celestial combinations, such as transits of Jupiter that favor expansion, or those of Saturn that teach us to respect the universal laws of cause and effect, are moments that invite us to listen to the sky and respond with openness. When we are aligned with these movements, we find ourselves experiencing coincidences that do not seem to be random, but which, in reality, are the result of our awareness and our attitude to live in harmony with the universe. Ultimately, synchronicities are not a mysterious phenomenon separate from our actions, but an invitation to recognize the interconnection between the microcosm and the macrocosm. Celestial combinations help us understand that, Despite our perception of separation, we are always part of a whole, in which every thought, every action, and every emotion has its place in the grand scheme of existence. Taking advantage of these favorable moments does not only mean observing the universe, but also actively participating in its flow, so that synchronicities become an integral part of our lives. If you feel that today you have discovered something new and you like the discovery, leave a like to this video. Any thoughts or insights you have in mind, write them immediately in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get notified of our every further publication. Also share it with your friends. May happiness always be your faithful companion.